What's up, guys, and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use some head tracking using a program called Freetrack with a cheap infrared LED head mount device thingy. I'll have I guess I could do a video of what it actually looks like. Basically, it's a metal 3-prong bracket. If we go over here to model, looks like this. 3-prong bracket with 3 infrared LEDs on it, and you can make these. There's a few guides on the internet how to make these. I bought mine from someone who makes them and sells them because I was too lazy to actually make the thing. But and mine's basically it's powered by USB, and you use a webcam, which I use a PlayStation PS3 eye camera for this, with a couple infrared filters on it. I've got this this model, this 3-point infrared LED strapped to my my headset. I have SRA40, so I have it strapped to a speaker tag with some zip ties, and then I can pull it off pretty easily. And then yeah, basically once you get that set up, you can download and install Freetrack, which let's pull up the website, or just there we go. Just Google Freetrack. Here's the website. I'll put a link to it in the description. What do we got here? The download is actually, you go to download the latest version, installer, whatever. No idea what the Freetrack source is. Just get the installer, install it, and open it up, and it will look like down here. It'll look like this, and then you just gotta configure your camera. I'm using this for Elite Dangerous right now. I also use it for Euro Truck Simulator. You can pretty much use it for anything that Track IR works with. So the first thing you want to do is set up your camera, your source. I have it selected as my PS3 eye camera. Let's hit stop so I can actually do stuff in here. But you'll have all of your video sources in here. I have my PS3i. The first thing you want to do is set up your stream. The higher frames per second, the better. This thing can actually go up to 75 FPS. I'm just using 60 though, because that's what's working for me. Then you want to set up your camera. This resets every time with this camera for some reason, but with the PS3i, which you can pick up on eBay for about $7, but this is the settings I use. Set the exposure and gain to about here, and the red, green, and blue I just do one click in, and that should be fine. Once that's set up, hit start. Maybe it's not fine. You can adjust it on the fly. Turn these down. Oh wait, it actually resets when you hit start. So hit start, set your gain and your exposure about there. That's about, you can probably go even higher, because why not? And then you see on this preview over here, your camera, you're picking up these 3 infrared LEDs. If you have a really bright room, sometimes the sun will make enough infrared light that'll pick up on here, and you'll have to, like, I don't know, close the curtains or something. Make sure this is all set to what your camera is at, 60 FPS. Point size, you can change this a bit to make it track a little smoother. I just have it set at 2 and 30. You can change this. Not exactly sure what it does. Just kind of dial it into what your camera is. This works with a lot of different webcams. You just got to make sure you don't have an infrared filter in it. These are orientation, calibrations. Basically, as long as you select over here in your model your 3-point clip. You can also use it with different types, but the 3-point clip I find works the best. I haven't tried these two, but single point is pretty meh. It doesn't get you your roll. I have it inverted right now because that's how it works with Elite Dangerous. Profile, you can set up different profiles. This is my settings for what I have with my camera. My yaw is at 2.7 sensitivity. Pitch at 1, roll at 0.1. I actually don't use the roll whole lot. Right now I have it inverted there and inverted in global, so that I can use it with with Elite Dangerous. Controls, this thing I have is convenient to have for pausing the track IR and centering on the fly. I just have it to my mouse buttons. Centering is the most useful because if you get it off center, you can just hit the button and it centers it for you. You can also click this button to center it, which will basically, you look where you want the center of your thing to be and then hit center and it'll center for you. All these settings are mostly the same. So we got curves, you can adjust these for your camera. Same with translation, just to get it work well. You really have to fiddle with it with your camera, but these are my settings for PS3i. This is your orientation for that thing. So once this is done, to get it to work with Elite Dangerous, I actually had to download OpenTrack and pull the Track IR EXE, because the one that's with Freetrack is outdated and doesn't work with Elite Dangerous. It works with other games, but just run this before you run Track IR. And then for your outputs, have Freetrack interface selected. That'll use that, and then Track IR interface, it'll automatically detect in game, but it doesn't work for Elite Dangerous. It works for Euro Truck Simulator though. I just have those both selected and it'll just work. And yeah, that's basically it for head tracking with Freetrack. It'll minimize itself automatically. It'll come down to your system tray, and it'll be this thing right here. And you can just hit restore or stop or whatever. As long as it's green, it means it has all 3 points of contact in its tracking. And then once you go into game, there you go. There's your, you can look around, look down, and Elite Dangerous, you can look down at your monitor here. Same with on this side. I'm gonna calibrate it a little bit better. I just got it working with this game, but it works perfectly with Euro Truck Simulator, which is great. And yeah, you can fly around in space and look around, and it's fantastic. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, give me a like, maybe a subscription if you're feeling generous, and I'll see you guys in the next one.